Okay, you got me pinned?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here. My name is James Haungs. I am the CEO, 75% owner of TeleHealth Today, LLC. And as promised, this meeting. I'm going to go over all the things that this company has going on, all of the things I've been doing, all of the plans we have for the future, and then open it up to Q&A, to suggestions, to comments, to anything you guys want. So the first thing I'll say is we've been having meetings in 2024, always 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday mornings. In the past, every meeting has been different people that I felt could teach or help the practitioners on this website grow. Basically, people with insight on how to grow as a practitioner or as a virtual consultant. After this meeting today, that's going to shift. For the next few months, many meetings. All the meetings are going to be covering practitioners that are on the website, and they're basically going to tell the world what they do, how they can help, and basically what someone could expect if they were to book a meeting with them on TeleHealth Today's website. We are going to promote those videos. We're going to live stream them on a few of the different platforms, and we are going to use YouTube to download them, so they're going to be there for replays, and then we'll give them SEO so that other people can find them. We'll also create individual links so that these people can send these videos to potential clients, should it be requested and they want to do so. So that's what you can expect in the future for these Monday morning meetings. You're going to have people on the website or on these meetings talk about themselves and what you could expect if you were to book with them. And so we're going to do that to help our practitioners out. So I have 5 exciting things to share in which I feel is a direction that is going to help everyone and grow in this company. So I'm going to share the 5 things that we have going on that's going to help us take this thing to the next level. And I believe all 5 we can do within the budget we have. I'm going to touch on some of my experience in raising capital for this business as well. But first, I want to get right into the exciting things we're doing to really help this thing grow. Number 1, we're going to improve the interface. Okay. Essentially, I'd like to give every practitioner on the website a 10-second video or 10 to 30-second video. This is who I am. This is what you can expect when you book with me. Basically, your elevator pitch, so that on the website, you just scroll by whatever practitioner it is, and you see, and you get to hear them talk. You get to hear them do a 20-second video. This is what you can expect if you book with me. And we're looking to improve the user experience too, so people know this is how you book with them immediately, right? This is how you do it. And so we should improve the interface, unique videos, and then basically guiding with like a live chat as well, in case they need help, guiding them on here's how to book with them, here's how to access their calendar. So improving the interface, I would say, is number 1, including the user experience. Another thing we're looking at is like a virtual waiting room of the metaverse. Okay, so you have your own little avatar, and it's gonna, anyone who gets a membership is gonna have this thing, and we can do it. It's going to take some time, but it's relatively cost efficient. But basically, they're going to have this little world in the metaverse where they can see other people that have joined, and they can talk to them, just like a video game. But there's not really going to be a video game. It's just going to be for communication, to make those communications that we're trying to do. And so basically, it's just like a little AI world. You'll have a little avatar you can create. It'll all be free. And it's really just there to make connections, to talk with people, to meet other people on the website. Another's a blog. We are going to have a blog on the website. We're going to have different topics. We're going to have different places to input it. But the idea is they're going to get people talking, get people engaged with one another, so that basically they can basically, just make connections, and have those conversations to help one another, to support one another as well. And so with the videos, the virtual, and YouTube, right? So in addition to the 10-second video, how to feature the practitioners, if they do take advantage of these Monday morning meetings, and they do an hour-long presentation about who they are and what they do and what they can offer, we're going to put that link next to their profile as well. So that's going to help people that want to take an in-depth look at what someone does, or really research them before they book that appointment, to do so. So that's kind of it as far as the features or things we're going to do to help grow this thing in the future, what you can expect coming. Let me go ahead and express that I think if you can mute Dimitri, I'm hearing a little background on myself.
Okay, let me try.
Oh, there you go. Appreciate you. Okay, and so my experience, let me just share, since some of you know, some don't know. I'm going to put it out there. 2020, we created this business. At first, I just wanted to have someone behind the phone, to have someone to talk to. And, basically the business has evolved through, what makes sense, what's financially, what the need is. 2021, spent a lot of money building this thing, putting together the legal documents, making everything legal, making this thing work. 2022 was burning through cash, decided to help try and fundraise this thing. Looked at VCs, looked at angel investors, reached out, presented, made some pitch decks. And it was unsuccessful. 2023 continued on, and decided to make a pivot, and decided as an entrepreneur to say, it's time to pivot. I need to focus all my time into bringing this thing into revenue. An investor might have been nice, but honestly, we don't need one. We don't. I can keep this thing sustainable. I've learned how to keep this thing with limited amounts of capital, and we're far enough that the revenue's coming, and when it does, it's just going to keep this thing sustained. I'm still going to be open to it. I have connections with investors. I have people that have said reach back out to me, things I could follow up, a few opportunities to present at places when we're ready. But I've already pivoted, and right now I want to bring this thing to revenue first, and then I'll go that. That's not to say that I won't have that conversation when the time comes, but I pivoted and I feel good about it. And we're making more progress now than we have in the last 2 years, partly because I'm spending my time now driving this thing instead of asking people for capital to help drive this thing. And it's seeming more and more that we don't need it. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do, and I feel good about it. So that's good. Let's see what else here. All right, so So one of the challenges we're having here is being brand new, right? Where people are like, who wants to be the first one to join and this and that? One thing we've done, we've created a survey into where they give us a bunch of questions that help us grow this thing, and in exchange maybe grant them a free membership. We have questions at the back of the survey that says, if we were to gift you this membership, would you use and appreciate it? Would this be something of value? We've got a couple people that said that. And we have people signing up on the website. Not many of them are paying, but that's all going to come with time, and I'll express how we're going to get there as well. But the thing is, I got practitioners waiting. I don't want to tell my practitioners, all right, get your calendar ready because we got 3 new people that just hit the platform, right? That's not feasible. We need to capture a big chunk of momentum to get everything going at once. So what we're going to do, I believe, and I'm going to be totally transparent with all the practitioners on the WhatsApp regarding whatever we choose here. But most likely, it's going to be like a hard opening where we gift we find out who all wants this membership, who all would appreciate it. I don't want to lose people because of money. So if they can't afford it, we're going to have that conversation. But instead of gifting them the membership right now, we're going to gift it to them at a certain time, like maybe October 1st, maybe March 1st of next year. It's all going to depend, right? But the idea is going to be to grant everybody's membership, or get everybody to start using this thing at the same time, right? So even if we don't make money there, we're going to get traffic, and that traffic is going to equate to money because it's going to be future revenue, future people using it. The more people we get using this thing, the more people we get talking about this thing, the more it's going to grow, right? And so that's what we're working on, to capture the momentum and get everyone together all at the same time. And that is what we're going to be working towards, because once we have the traffic, once people are using this, it's just going to catch on. Because I mean, if you got all the people you want to talk to in the same place, it's basically a self-perpetuating loop that we're creating, very much like these social media platforms have created, and what's made them so successful. Like even this morning, I was talking to an accelerator. He was talking about Twitter, right? And it's like, even if you told me there's a better program than Twitter with better user face, better user experience, all that stuff, people might not switch because they're already hooked in the Twitter. And so that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to create. We're going to create the self-perpetuating loop, and it will be good. So let's see here. I know I go quick, and I think that's all I got. So, and if this meeting is short, that's fine too. I do go quick. I'm anticipating a lot of my practitioners are going to view this on the replay, see what we got going on. But yeah, right now I am open to questions, comments, suggestions. If any of my guys have ideas of what we're doing in the future that I forgot to cover, feel free to jump in with that. Any questions about my journey through this thing, or what I'm going to do in the future, or how I'm going to handle anything, I'm now open. I will say this: if there are people that don't want this business to succeed, none of them are telling me about it. They're all afraid to tell me about it. So that's good, right? Like, there's no regulation I'm hearing about. There's nobody's telling me, they don't want this to succeed, or they don't think this can succeed, or they're giving me a reason why it can't. So, as long as they're hiding any potential enemies, then that's room for us to grow and take flight with this thing. But the feedback I'm getting is inspiring and pushing me, and it's all good, and I think we're heading in good direction. So I'll now open to questions, comments, suggestions, anything, concerns, anything. Does anybody have anything for me in the audience? Any questions? I see
Uh,
Dimitri.
uh, James, just a comment. You mentioned burning cash, and I can attest to that. Or were you burning cash on the programmers implementing features on the website?
Yeah, no, there was a lot, especially in 2021. It was more like more than double any other year. Because yes, paying for the development, keeping the developing going, all of the legal documents, privacy policy, all that was handwritten specific. Those are unique. You won't find those anywhere else. Those were written by an attorney. Compliance with HIPAA compliance, spent a lot of money on that, getting that together. We spent a lot of money on building the credit of this business that's not associated to my social security or anyone else's social security number. It's just unique line of credit and DUNS number for the business. So yeah, there were a lot of things, and I learned a lot during that time. So yeah, there was a lot of things we spent money on. But the good thing about those monies that were spent is they were not reoccurring fees, right? Like the development and stuff. Once it's developed, once the legal paperwork is done, it's done. It's implemented. So yeah.
I see. Well, yeah. So I'm hoping it takes off. I've been kind of silent the past few weeks, but I promise that very soon I'll like follow up with what I've been doing, and I'm also planning to participate in the meeting that's coming up this Wednesday, I believe, with Carla.
Oh,
Yeah, this
no, I think that's
Yeah.
her thing. But yeah, no, that's cool. That's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, no, please support each other.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
independent connection, and but maybe I can add something to this, and I think this is really what TeleHealth Today is good to connect us as practitioners and support us as practitioners, and from this the business will start, and I think this is really what and this is what I appreciate so much. I mean, James, I mean, I also started my own startups, and I know what can happen, and you need a long breath, and a lot of people give up very early, too early, and this is what you're not doing, and you have this long breath, and I think it's really now the time to support each other as practitioners, and if we support each other and if we grow together, then this will be also the help for the clients, for the patients, and then this platform will grow and will speed up, and I think this is really now the best time for this, because now we have this support of AI, we have this online growth, and now we can help each other as practitioners, and TeleHealth Today is one of the main platforms in this, what I see, right? And so yeah, it's really good what you're doing. I support this since end of last year, I think, when we met, and I see how this is growing now, and of course there are ups and downs in such startups. That's very normal. I've seen that so often, and you have to to stand through this, and this is what I have seen. And so yeah, I think now is really the time that all this will start.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. And one quick thing I would add too, as far as like Dimitri said, participating more in our other practitioners as well. With telehealth today, the product is the people, is you guys. You guys are what's going to make people, want a membership, want to talk to you, want to sign up for this. So it's in the company's best interest to market you guys and to help you guys get customers. So when you guys as practitioners tell me or my guys, my people, how to market you, do it. Because when they're successful in marketing you, they're going to keep coming back to you, right? We might have 10 different ways to market this company, but if marketing you works better than all the other 9 ways, we're going to keep marketing you because it's in the company's best interest. So I implore you guys, help teach my guys on how to market you, because we will put more money into this to market you because it's in our best interest as well. So yeah, let's have that talk. Let us help you because it's going to help us as well. So. Alex, I see you.
Hey, James.
Hi.
So one quick comment I wanted to make. I really appreciate how concise the presentation was. You got everything across in less than 15 minutes. I paid attention to the clock.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. It's a very easy watch for everyone who's on the replay.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I guess if there's nothing else, we can we can leave it at this and keep it a nice short watch for our practitioners here.
Yeah, it certainly won't be the last. More coming in the future, so for sure.
Yeah, no, and Dimitri, one thing I was saying, I think you were a few minutes late. In the future, we're going to be having meetings for our practitioners. It's
Okay.
giving you a chance to tell the world what you do and why someone should book with you as a nutritionalist. Okay, and then we're going to help promote that video for you. So we'll be in touch and we'll get you to be a speaker, and not ways to help our practitioners like in the past, but now it'll be ways in which you can help a client that would book with you. Okay, so yeah, we'll have that talk. Okay, then I guess that is it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for checking the replay. We will check YouTube comments as well as you can DM me if you have any questions, comments, anything to add here on the practitioners group, whatever you need. So until next Monday.
See you then.
Until next Monday.
Thank you, James.
All right.
See you
Take
next
care,
Monday.
everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.